Welcome to the session on analysis of variance for the BCom 4th semester students. ANOVA technique was introduced by R.A. Fisher and it is commonly known as F-test or variance ratio test. I'm sure you're familiar with the term variance and standard deviation. You have studied all this during your previous classes. Variance is used to understand how far each value in a particular series differ from its mean. It is usually represented by sigma square or small s square. Thus, we can say that analysis of variance is a particular technique which is used to study the difference between sample means. Now let's move on to the concept of ANOVA. Till now in your previous classes you have studied testing of hypothesis where you learned techniques like t-test and z-test where you studied to find out the significant difference between two population mean or sample means. Now think of a situation where there will be more than two sample means or population having so many subgroups. Let us take an example. A farmer wants to know the difference in the yield of 4 varieties of wheat sown in different identical plots. Or another example of a businessman who wants to know the average sales done by his 4 salesmen. In both these examples, you can see the sample means are more than 2. So here we can apply the technique of analysis of variance. Now we can define what is ANOVA. ANOVA is defined as a technique which analyzes the variances or differences of more than 2 sample means of population. ANOVA technique was initially used in the field of agriculture, but now you can see extensively it is using in business analysis. Now let's discuss about the important features of ANOVA. ANOVA is used to study the variance of 2 or more sample means. It determines whether the means of different samples differ significantly or not. It is also used to understand whether the samples belong to the same population or not. The statistical technique applied is F-test. And the null hypothesis of the test will be population means are equal or sample means are equal. There are two types of analysis of variance, that is one-way analysis and two-way analysis.